Game, set, match. That's a ball game, folks. Democratic candidate from California's 13th congressional district, Adam Gray, is officially declaring victory in his race against the MAGA Republican incumbent John Duarte. California's 13th congressional district is in the Inland Empire in California. This means it is official. California has flipped 3 MAGA Republican seats to Democrats. What this means, folks, is that the final House composition is going to be 220 Republicans to 215 Democrats. But because of all of Donald Trump's cabinet picks, including those accused of child sex trafficking, and I'm talking about Matt Gaetz, by the way, can we release that ethics report? As soon as this new Congress begins, it will actually only be about 217 to 215, maybe even 216 to 215, meaning that MAGA Mike Johnson is going to have a lot of trouble getting rules passed, getting legislation through, or getting anything done at all. Remember how chaotic it previously was when MAGA Mike Johnson had a small but significantly bigger advantage in the House of Representatives. And folks, this comes as a big shock for MAGA Mike Johnson. He was previously telling Donald Trump, stop appointing these House Republicans to the cabinet. You're killing me here, Donald, is what he was saying. One of my theories, although I don't want to get conspiratorial though, but I'll say this, is that Donald Trump realizes that if he doesn't have opposition in the House, then he's going to get blamed for all of the screw up. So he wants to find a way to try to blame people for something. So he doesn't care that it's chaotic. But I won't go down that rabbit hole. I think for now it's important to note that these were 3 big flips, and now it is official. As our friend Laksha Jain from Split Ticket says, this brings an end to the 2024 cycle for now, unless a recount reveals an error in the tabulation. We don't expect there to be an error in the tabulation from the recount. As the final component to our coverage of the cycle, we'll have our split ticket model postmortem released this week with statistical evaluations of performance now that it's done. Adam Gray put out the following statement. I'm honored to become the congressman-elect for California's 13th congressional district. Let's go. The final results confirm this district is ready for independent and accountable leadership that always puts the Valley's people ahead of partisan politics. But the work has just begun. In Washington, I'll work every day to deliver the resources that the Valley needs: clean water, better educational opportunities, stronger infrastructure, and more good-paying jobs. And you can count on me to build bipartisan relationships to accomplish these goals. I am deeply grateful to all those who volunteered their time, chipped in to help our campaign, or took a moment out of their busy day to learn about our race. And I am especially thankful for my campaign team, my friends, and my family. Now let's get to work. Folks, we're talking about a lead in votes of about 187 votes. It's why all votes matter. It's why we always tell people here, get out and vote. 187 votes separated the winner here from the loser. And by the way, as I read that statement from Adam Gray, could you ever imagine a MAGA Republican putting together a statement like that talks about these things? Clean water. Have you ever heard a MAGA Republican talk about clean water, better educational opportunities? All I hear about them is the MAGA Republicans wanting to burn books, stronger infrastructure. Yeah, the Infrastructure Act by President Biden, and more good-paying jobs. MAGA Republican statements are always like, we're going after the deep state and Donald Trump's the greatest, and and just like their cult worship of Donald Trump. We need to get back to talking about And I know Democrats are doing it, but they got to just message this consistently, hit it over and over and over again. Jobs, 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 infrastructure, 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 healthcare, healthcare, healthcare. Get the message out. Speak plainly and directly to the American people. And I wrote an article about this on MeidasPlus.com. You can check it out, MeidasPlus.com, MeidasPlus.com. Stop letting MAGAs take credit for your accomplishments. It's baffling to me. The Infrastructure Act that President Biden got through, the Inflation Reduction Act, the PACT Act, the CHIPS Act. President Biden delivered these things for the people who ended up not voting for Democrats. But Biden, I think, recognized that this group of people felt screwed because they are getting screwed. But we're not getting screwed by the Democrats. They're getting screwed by the MAGA Republicans and the billionaire oligarchy, starting with the Reagan policies. That's who's screwing these people when all of this wealth is amassed by the 0.01%. How do you think you're getting screwed? They're getting screwed because of them, and they get corporate welfare. They get all the handouts in the world. And then every time we hear about raising the minimum wage to a living wage, we're told that's horrible for business. Businesses are going to crash. Okay, well, I understand. I could have a reasonable debate and discussion with you, but you never hear the concomitant argument about when the CEO's pay package goes to 30 million, 50 million, 100 million, $1 billion. No one's like, oh my God, that's going to screw up the way the business. Never done that way at all. I digress.
Fellas, ladies, the search is over. If you're still scrambling for the perfect holiday gift, let me save you some time. Hexclad. It's the gift your significant other will absolutely love, but let's be real, it's also a gift for you. With Hexclad's non-stick and stainless steel hybrid technology, not only will your meals taste better, but cleanup will be a breeze. Seriously, don't blow it again this year with the same old gifts. Say I love you with the gift of Hexclad, even though what you're really thinking is, I'll never have to deal with burnt-on food again. And here's the kicker, Hexclad has a lifetime warranty. These are literally the last pots and pans you will ever have to buy. Let me tell you about my experience. I got my hands on Hexclad's 6-piece set, the perfect starter bundle. It's everything you need to handle holiday cooking like a pro. Whether it's sauteing vegetables, searing a steak, or whipping up your perfect sauce, these pans deliver perfection every time. And cleanup, total game changer. No more scrubbing or soaking. It's so easy, it almost feels like cheating. Yesterday morning, I made the most amazing French toast in my Hexclad. Then at night, I cooked up my homemade penne alla vodka. It has upped my cooking game to new heights and has made my friends quite jealous every time they come over. Hexclad combines the performance of stainless steel, the durability of cast iron, and the convenience of nonstick all in one pan. They're metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, oven safe up to 500 degrees, induction ready, and even have a stay cool handle. It's like they have thought of everything. Whether you're treating yourself or looking out for that perfect gift, now is the time to snag the cookware that everyone is talking about. For a limited time, only our listeners can shop Hexclad's biggest sale of the year for up to 42% off with our exclusive link. Just head to hexclad.com/Meidas to unlock their best deals of the year. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/Meidas, Meidas. Bon appetit. Let's eat with Hexclad's revolutionary cookware. Happy cooking and happy holidays.
Robert Garcia, friend at the MeidasTouch Network, Congressmember Garcia goes, congrats to Congressman Adam Gray. That's 3 California flips and 1 battleground. Hold, well done. And we need people who talk about those issues, unlike MAGA Mike Johnson, he's up there with, sorry for the demonstration, he's up there with the mirror, looking up at people in the bathroom stalls, saying we're just making sure there are no weirdos in the women's bathrooms. They're focusing on genitals and penises and vaginas. Although, what are they doing, these MAGA Republicans? What are they doing? I said there were 3 flips. The other big flip, Democrat Derek Tran declaring victory in California's 45th U.S. House District 3 weeks after the election. I reported on that last week. He beat the MAGA Republican incumbent, Representative Michelle Steele. Again, that race was decided in the hundreds of votes as well. And then our friend George Whiteside, a NASA executive, flipped California's 27th congressional district from another MAGA Mike Garcia, a MAGA extremist here in Los Angeles. Trump is going to now take office with a razor-thin House GOP majority. And look, folks, I want to be very clear what these MAGAs are after, what they're doing, what are the things that they are talking about. Let's be very clear. For example, you've got MAGA Republican Josh Shriver posting, "Make gay marriage illegal again." This is not remotely controversial nor extreme. That's what MAGA Republicans are saying. Pure hate over and over again. Or how about this? MAGA Republican Representative Richard McCormick. They're saying the quiet part out loud because they always were saying it out loud. We just gotta listen to it. Here's Representative Richard McCormick saying, "We got hard decisions to make when it comes to Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. We got to take those challenges head on." He's calling your social. This is what Republicans are calling your Social Security, your Medicaid, your Medicare challenges we need to take head on. And MAGA's talking about cutting veterans' benefits. I did a whole story on this yesterday morning where they're like, all of these lavish perks that our veterans are getting and attacking it like that. Democrats, you just need to speak to the American people directly. Look them in the eye and tell them what's going on. Show them videos like this of MAGA Republican Representative Rich McCormick. Here, play this clip.
The problem with the Democrats is they've never run out of things that they can give away for free, quote unquote. When you talk about $8 trillion in debt payment just on interest alone every year, we can't just talk about the military, though. The military can do some things better. We can save some money just in the way contract. We can be careful that we don't decrease our abilities because China is right on our heels. However, if you talk about 75% of the budget, 75% is non-discretionary. We're going to have some hard decisions. We got to bring the Democrats in and talk about Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare. There's hundreds of billions of dollars to be saved, and we know how to do it. We just have to have the stomach to actually take those challenges on. But we can't just talk about our discretionary budget. That's less than 25% of our budget. We have to have some real hard discussions.
Well, we talk about this all the time.
And if you don't want to believe him, this is what MAGA Mike Johnson was saying during the campaign. He said they're going to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, which is Obamacare. Listen to MAGA Mike. Let's play it.
There's a lot of talk. I mean, healthcare reform is going to be a big part of the agenda. When I say we're going to have a very aggressive first 100 days agenda, we got a lot of things still on the table. But healthcare, that's part. It's the secret. Yeah. It's the secret. Healthcare reform is not a secret. There's some really important ideas on the table, and we have a docs caucus, the physicians who serve in the House, and they've got a menu of options about this thick. And I think this is part of it, because if you take government bureaucrats out of the healthcare equation and you have doctor-patient relationship, it's better for everybody, more efficient, more effective. That's the free market. Trump's going to be for the free market. You heard a little sample of that last night. We want to take a blowtorch to the regulatory state, okay? Yeah. I mean, these agencies have been weaponized against the people, and it's crushing the free market. It's like a boot on the neck of job creators and entrepreneurs and risk takers. And so healthcare is one of the sectors, but we need this across the board. And Trump's going to go big. I mean, he's only going to have one more term, right? Can't run for re-election. Right. And so he's going to be thinking about legacy, and we're going to fix all these things. And,
no Obamacare.
No Obamacare. No. Yeah, the ACA is so deeply ingrained. We need massive reform to make this work, and we got a lot of ideas on how to do that.
There you have it, folks. I'm Ben Meiselas. This is the MeidasTouch. Did you check out MeidasPlus.com? Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. We got some. It's the Substack. It's this as well. Check it out. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.